morning, my friends. Today I will share some of the secrets and give you tips for growing tilapia, especially those who are just starting. I will share all of the things I learned and discovered and the mistakes that you no longer have to make because I am going to share it all to you today. You have to have a cheap and adequate water source. A lot of fish farmers who rely on diesel here in the Philippines went bankrupt when the prices of fuel went up. Natural source or deep well source is good as long as it is not expensive. Number 2, preparation. As the saying goes, don't jump into the water without knowing how deep it is. Make sure that you have prepared the pond and that the water is livable for the fish. With this dike type pond that I constructed, it took me a month before I introduced the fingerlings to be sure that they will all survive the type of water that should be safe for them. Tip number 3, reliable source of fingerlings. Don't just buy fingerlings. Make sure you have a reliable supplier who will supply you with healthy fingerlings, be it sex reverse or normal. Quality fingerlings will save you money in the long run. You will harvest earlier because the fingerlings grow faster. Less casualties will also be recorded. Before I bought my fingerlings, I already started my Azolla pond. As you can see, I was harvesting a lot of Azolla and drying them because of overproduction. I use them as fertilizer for my plants. So, number 4, you should grow your own tilapia food. That's really important. Number 5, proper feeding. You don't just feed your tilapia anytime you wish. Make it a habit to feed them on scheduled time. Usually, I do it early in the morning or late in the afternoon. That way, they will be accustomed to the time that they are fed, the time that they will eat. Don't throw the floating feeds in one area, then just watch them rumble. Just try to spread the feeds around so that all the fishes can eat. On this video, you can watch me how I do it. And while watching me feed the fish, let's talk about my mistakes. Mistake number 1, wrong information, which means don't just listen to anybody. When I started this pond, which is a dike type pond, it has a concrete flooring. I was told that I should put chicken manure, at least 10 sacks, which is very wrong because it only contaminated the water. I had to drain it out because the water became murky and had a very foul odor. When the tilapia were still fingerlings, actually I had an overproduction of Azolla. But as the tilapia grew, the Azolla pond vanished in just probably about 3 weeks. Imagine, if you have thousands of tilapia mouths to feed, and they are vegetarians. The Azolla vanished in thin air, so I had to construct another pond for the Azolla. They don't have breaks. they don't stop eating this tilapia. These are pruning shears, and I'm going to tell you what I do with them to make my tilapia happy. I cut and gather young leaves from the mulberry tree. I tried Madre de Agua before, this Madre de Agua, but they don't like it that much. They like the mulberry leaves better. These mulberry leaves that I gathered, I will throw them into the pond after I have fed them with floating feeds. This will be their snack for the whole day, and I'll show you why when I gather other plants. Taro leaves is also the tilapia's favorite. In fact, to me, I think this is the best seller because they consume this faster than the other leaves that I give them. Another favorite are the leaves of these cassava plants. These young leaves, I just cut them and then throw them in the pond. I gather a lot of this because this is also very nutritious for them. I'll just throw them into the pond and that's it. Good source of food for the tilapia are duckweed. They grow so easily and they multiply very rapidly. In a matter of days, you will have a pond full of duckweeds. That's why I'm building one right now. Just watch how the tilapia will feast on this duckweed. In a matter of seconds, it will be gone. Another important thing for caring about the tilapia, actually this is the most important part. You should have a good source of running water that will keep on filling the pond the whole day long. For me, I use a 1.5 horsepower motor that keeps on running day and night. The excess water from the pond as it gets filled goes out into this overflow well over here. These are the taro leaves as we placed it a while ago, around 20 minutes ago. And this is how they look now. And they still keep on eating it.